Yeah, my baby daddy said he was going to beat my ass again like he did in 2022. So I'm just recording for evidence just in case he does. We're going to see what happens. Can I help you?
Why are you recording?
Because I need proof.
Why are you recording for? Roll it down? What the fuck about that? Roll it down.
No, we can talk from here. How can I help you?
Hi, Papa Dot.
He's asleep.
Why are you rolling? Whoa.
How can I help you?
What the fuck is you recording for?
Why are you bothered that I'm recording?
I'm talking to you.
We can talk. This is good enough.
You want your ass to beat that for?
Beat my ass for what? What did you over here trying to put your hands on me for?
So how am I supposed to get Dion out?
You can get on his side and get him out. You can go on his side and get him out. What you gonna do? You gonna reach for him over here?
I'm talking to my son's mother. Can we please talk with all that, bro?
No. What are we gonna talk about?
Some shit.
What are we talking about? No.
Okay then. So what you want to record though?
You literally just said because you don't want your ass beat.
I didn't say that.
That's why I'm recording because it's on here. But how can I help you?
What you want to tell the court? You know you be on bullshit. That's why you doing
This is
all
good
that.
enough. Well, I don't know what I'll be doing. I just
like, why you want to record so much? What's this for your little TikTok?
You want to be on TikTok?
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not no social media person like you.
Oh.
Yeah, nigga. I'm Big Deezy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anyways.
You know I'm Big Dion.
Anyways, you still over here and not over there on that
Big
side.
Dion.
You should be over.
I'm
should be over here.
A civil conversation with my son's
let's
mother.
talk. Let's talk.
Bro, what's up with you, bro?
Yeah. Yep. So this was a drop off or pickup situation, right? Where she had to record because he said he was going to do some violence to her. So what are your thoughts on this situation right there? Do you really think he had to talk to her?
Nah. It seemed like he was already being aggressive. I mean, even her catching him with that threat, she was lucky she was recording.
I agree.
Man, he was just being wild aggressive.
Yeah, we are missing context because we're only seeing this from one point of view.
No, but
well, that's it. No, this video is about 10 minutes, right?
But the said that he heard her friend in the background during the FaceTime, and that's why he was acting.
Who said that?
It was on the screen before the caption went down. That the baby father heard her friend in the background during the FaceTime with his son. So that's why he was acting.
Okay. So what I was looking at that made me choose this video was, why was he at the mother's window when he's supposed to be taking his son and leaving? If I'm not with the baby mama no more, I'm not going to the window to talk to her. I'm taking the kid and move on. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, he kept saying he wanted to have a conversation with her like a normal person. I mean, I don't know what their history is. It's obviously not that great because she's recording and he's seeing a little through the window. So it's definitely bad, but I don't know. I need more context, man, because there's 3 sides to every story.
What more context would you need for you to make a good assessment of the situation?
Because it's like she's making her little TikToks, right? She could say anything and say one thing to us and have him come into the window like, you know what I'm saying? She could have had a whole different conversation with him. It could be a total different story going on, and she just making her TikTok to make him look bad.
All right. So let me push back. I'm gonna defend the lady. You defend the guy, right? let me do this, right? The relationship is contentious, right? Being a man, and you know that woman is cantankerous. Nowhere in hell I'm going next to her window. I'm going from point A to point B. We already know. She about the drama. Hey, little Ray, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Tell your mama bye, blow a kiss. We on. I'm not spending less than a second. If I spend 2 seconds, I stay too long. That I'm gonna end up in jail. So that's too long. She gonna say I did something. So 2 seconds is too long. A minute.
Maybe he ain't there yet. He probably ain't there yet.
So what? So he looking for his own drama, but he did say he was gonna whoop a butt.
He did.
So well, that's what she said, right? He was going.
No, he said it. He did say it. Oh, you're trying to get your ass beat is what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so why would I then stick around?
So she said again.
Yeah, because that's how the conversation started off.
Right, it was 2020.
She said, yeah, so why would I now put myself to sit and talk to you? We could talk over the phone. We could do FaceTime.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. To defend him, if I'm hearing some guy in the background during a FaceTime with my son, I'm gonna have a face-to-face conversation with you just to say, hey, who is that? You know, what's going on between him and my son? Is there any kind of a relationship? Who is this guy? Because I would want to know who's around my kid. That ain't for the phone, for me.
So let me ask you this question. So what happened when the phone turned off? What could you do?
Pull up.
During the FaceTime?
So you said if someone calls you on the phone, you're a female calls on the phone, and there's a guy in the background, right?
Yeah.
What do you do when there ain't no phone call?
Oh, like it just ends after I hear Habibi?
Yeah, Habibi just went over there. He ain't no phone call. Habibi over there.
No. Hey man, who around my son? I'm pulling up. I need to know who's around my son. I need to know who this individual is. I need to put eyes on this individual so that I know who this person is. So if anything goes on with my child, I know who to go to.
All right. So I'm gonna say this, right? I think you do have the right to ask the question, right? And I think this is where I might differ if I was in that situation. I don't think it's my right. It's like this. My goal is to protect my kids, but whatever relationship that female have, that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're going to protect your kids and make sure that because they're in her possession. It's going to be the same guidelines for you when you have a female around. So you're building a bad sentence. Yes, you always want to have your kids in a secure location, right? Granted, you hope, but you can't control. You hope that they choose right individuals to have your kids around. But guess what? You can't control it because the same thing. Ain't no woman going to tell me what woman should be around me when the kids are with me.
Oh, no. I ain't saying control. I just want the knowledge.
The knowledge is good. The knowledge is good, but you can't tell her kick him out.
Oh, I ain't gonna say all that.
Pull it up ain't gonna help.
No. Look, that's none of my business. I just want to know who this individual is. That way, if my son come to me and say, yeah, Anthony did such and such and such. Oh, Anthony that was at your mama's house. Okay, I know exactly who that is. Then I could go trust Anthony.
I grant you that. I agree with that.
And look, equality, same way. You hear a woman in the background. Hey, man, that's Tanisha. I just met her, but I'm trying to work it out. You feel me? Hey, she ain't had no contact with our son yet. I ain't feel like she's worthy to meet him.
Well said. Any thoughts on that? P, what you got?
No, I'm good on that one. I mean, did y'all hear the clip? Did you hear the clip?
I did not. I'm sorry. I got a phone call in the middle.
So this one was I could describe it because unless you want to play it back, but it's going to take too long.
No, you can describe it real quick.
So it's a clip where it's a drop off between a male and a female, and he's trying to talk to the baby mother, and he said he's going to whoop her butt, but if he's there to pick up the kid is on the opposite side of the car. It was one of those situations where it just kind of got intense a little bit. But if you're going to go pick up your kid, are you interacting with the baby mother, or are you getting your kid and keeping it moving?
Well, you wanna interact with the kid both because you want to make sure that your kid is not in harm's way upon the decision of your child's mother. So you ask because I would confront her, like making sure, all right, are you good? Is my kid good? If that's the situation is good, and if you peeping, you're feeling the vibe too. So it's not like just words. You're reading the situation physically. So you go and make sure your kids out. Mainly you protecting your kids. Make sure your kids out of harm's way. Sometimes you ain't got control over what's going on in somebody else's house. So
Hey, it's funny. I understand now because he did say he was gonna kick her ass.
Yes, but that's the thing. But now the child's in harm's way too, because the child may react, because that's the parent. So you either taking your kid out the situation and let them handle that, or you intervene. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna do that in front of some men gonna defend because you're doing it in front of my child. It's disrespectful to my child now. That's how some men see it. Some men see it just protect
the good
my
thing
kids.
was for this clip, the young boy was snoring throughout, very loud.
Yeah, he was asleep.
He was asleep. He's still in harm's way because he can get up at any time and see his mom getting the butt kicked or yelled at or whatever. And let me tell you, boy children with their mother it's different. It's a different dynamic. You know, male children will come to their mom's defense quicker than anything.
Agree.
You know, I don't care how young they are, but you know, that's just something they do. You know what I mean? In my experience as well. So, I mean, you know, you want to make sure that the kid is out of harm's way first and foremost. And if there's any physical thing going on, that could still bring the kid in harm's way, even if it's a argumentative thing, not even a physical. Boys jump right in. You know,
Yeah.
from my experiences, that's what I know. But
Okay, cool. So, any final thoughts on that one?
Ladies,
Yeah, and I was just thinking, like, what was her motive from like the jump? Because, and you go in any conversation, to me, I feel like, you know, if it's there to just like be social, if there to like problem solve, whatever it is, right? You're conversing with the other person. She are, in my opinion, automatically had the camera rolling, had probably a different feel to like fuel, not to fuel the situation. Like, what did you want to come out of that? Like, you know, you knew probably that was going to get a reaction on him. Now, was he wrong for saying that
Yep.
comment? Of course, right? But it kind of like, what did you really want from that? Did you want him to pick up Little Ray, right? Because if that was the case, you would, if you wanted to record it, you would have probably put your phone down. You know what I mean? Like, and not be so like open and honest, like, or right in your face with it. So it's a very interesting. Like, did you really just want to drop off your son, or did you really want to
get a
get a
reaction.
reaction out of him?
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm glad you said that
where I
because
am on it too.
yeah.
So the question there, I agree with you guys, right? That's a good point. But there was a point right after that where she said, "You said you was gonna kick my butt." Right after he said it, and he said, "No, I ain't say that."
Mhm.
That's the purpose for recording, because he knew what he said, and he in the same breath turned around and was like, "Oh, I ain't say that."
So what did she say? What did she say to get him to say, "I'm gonna beat your butt"?
That's what he said. He said,
It just came out naturally.
It came out naturally.
You trying to get your ass kicked again? That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying? He was back there throwing up his sizes like you messing with D or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And she keeps doing stuff to taunt him. That's what she's doing.
Right, and like he got to keep up his whole whatever he got going on persona too.
Exactly.
So I
But
feel
listen,
like, I don't know.
I could be wrong. Y'all could kill me in the chat, but it could go either way. It's a bad situation. Either way you look at it, and they need some therapy. You know,
right?
Some deep therapy, some ayahuasca, some all that. They need to basically strip everything they got right now and rebuild.
No, 100%.
Rebuild.